County, Washington, State of Michigan is now back in session. The Honorable Judge J. Cedric Simpson presiding.
You may be seated. Barnes and Barnes versus, is it Cerise Christian?
Great.
And Dylan Rose.
Illustrated for the plaintiff.
Okay. Your name?
Dylan Rose.
All right. And where are we on this case?
I signed a conditional dismissal with Barnes and Barnes and agreed to pay the amount by the 19th.
That's partly correct. We sent him a COD and before I had a chance to look at it, it didn't have the immediate writ along with the judgment language in it. We sent it back to him and he didn't sign it.
I didn't know. I didn't realize I had another.
You had another.
I signed a document. They told me everything was fine last I spoke to them.
But did you get the second document?
I didn't get the second document.
You're saying he didn't get the second one, Mr. Friedman.
Okay, well.
Well, you're gonna pay it by the 19th.
Yes.
The whole balance.
Yes.
Okay. So here's what I will do. Partially because it's more beneficial to you.
Okay.
If you get it paid by the 19th,
Mm-hmm.
then the case will remain closed.
Okay.
Dismissed.
Okay.
Don't pay it by the 19th, then I will sign a judgment with a writ date as though it had happened today. So you'd have like 3 days to get it paid.
Understood.
Okay.
Yep.
You understand what I'm doing?
I understand.
You follow that, Mr. Friedman?
Sure do.
All right. And so they'll send you the copy of the COD if it comes in.
Okay.
That's fine, but we'll do it that way. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I'll mark this conditionally dismiss, order to follow. But if not, judgment will enter with the writ date of the 22nd. Okay.
Understood.
All right. Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's 75 and
That's
sunny.
it.
Lake, Your Honor.
All righty, sir. Take care. Have a great weekend. Arbor Woods versus Leticia Johnson. And is there somebody else? There is. Adrian Johnson. Oh, but I know I did that.
If your case isn't filed where it legally belongs, you can challenge it. Wrong courthouse doesn't equal automatic win, but it matters. Would you raise venue or ride with it?
Go ahead, Ms. Smith.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Casey Matson, P87729 on behalf of plaintiff.
No matter, Ms. Matson, no matter what anybody said, I did not throw you under the bus. All right. I'm just letting you know. It was not me. Anyway,
Thank you, Your Honor.
The only reason I didn't mention Adrian is Adrian. Anyway, your names.
Leticia and Leticia.
All right. Okay, where are we on this case?
Your Honor,
Go ahead, Ms. Matson.
Your Honor, I have a total balance of $2,860.68. There should be somebody over there today to take care of the remaining repairs on the ceiling and the ceiling for the
So
ceiling.
that amount that you had was 28.
2860.68, and that includes the court costs of $242.
Got it. All right.
I put 500 on it today, actually, right before we came.
Do you see a $500 payment today or?
I do not have receipt of that today. The last one I have is from the 8th.
All right. And the repairs you say are going to be done today?
Yes,
The
Your
final
Honor.
on that? Okay. Is that your understanding also, folks?
Yes.
All right. Have you figured out how you're gonna get the remaining part of this balance paid, or?
Well, we've just been paying on it slowly. I think by the end of the month, we should have most of it about done. We still got a couple more checks before the end of the month.
Yep.
Okay, so here's what I'll do, because the repairs have to be completed and I want to check on that. I'll adjourn this out to the 19th, 2025 at 1 PM for another in-person hearing.
Okay.
All right, we'll check the status of the repairs. And I suggest to you that you pay as much as you possibly can. And then we can see where we go from there.
All right.
Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right. Folks, have a great weekend.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court calls the case of Arbor Woods versus Tisha Thompson.
Casey Matson for the
And
Hello,
hello, what's
I'm
your name?
Tisa Thompson.
All right. And where are we on her case?
Okay, I made the $2,000 payment as agreed last Friday after I seen you. I applied to DHS. I have an appointment with them today between 1:45 and 3:45. I have an appointment with Hawk on September 17th, I believe at 10 a.m. And I mean, I can enter into a payment plan, like I return to work next week.
Hold on a moment.
Sorry.
Did you get the $2,000 payment? What
Yes,
is
Your Honor.
plaintiff's back?
We
What do
did.
you have as their balance?
We have rent to retain of $3,401.19. Cost of $186 for a total of $3,587.19. So we did receive that $2,000 payment.
Got it. And your SER application is still pending at this point, because you got to meet with them today, correct?
Correct.
And I think I did get the form in to the court. Yes, I think I got the rental assistance form in. So she'd be entitled to another adjournment. Let me ask this, ma'am. How much do you think between now and next week you can pay?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Correct.
Okay, all right. So I'll adjourn this to the 19th, 2025 at 1 PM.
Okay.
Okay, another in-person hearing. We, at that time, hopefully we'll be able to see what SER says and what Hawk says. I would just apprise you of this, and that is, if Hawk has money, and I don't know where they are, it's pretty strapped at this point, you would have to come up with about $600 to get it down to what their maximum would be.
Okay.
That makes sense to you? What I just- Okay, so you're facing that, you got SER and whatever, but we'll see where you are next week.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay. Thank you.
thank you.
What time am I supposed to come to next on the 19th?
1 o'clock.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a great day, everybody.
You do the same. Court calls the case of Arbor Woods versus, is it Zarnlet? Zarnlet, they are not here. If you'd like to take a default, raise your right hand.
Your Honor, there is
Oh.
actually only a small balance remaining on this account. There's only $20 remaining. So we would just ask for an adjournment so we can get that balance paid.
Okay. September 19th, 2025, 1 PM.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Arbor Woods versus James Lester III. And Yolanda Lester.
Thank you.
Jury in eviction court? Yep, it exists. But you've got a tiny window to demand it and a fee to match. Strategy question. Would a jury help or just slow you down?
Hello, state your name.
You good?
James Lester?
Yolanda Lester.
Thank you. All right. And where are we on this case at this point?
So, Your Honor, we were able to resolve the issues with the misapplied money orders. Those have been applied. At this time, the late fees have been removed and the month-to-month charges that were incorrectly applied to the ledger have also been removed. So there's just a small balance remaining. It's $58.59.
Did you say $8.59?
$58 and
Oh, 58. Okay, I thought you said $8. Okay,
That is for water and sewage. I'm sorry.
okay.
I have a money order for it right here.
I don't doubt that. She has the money to pay it. So here's what I'm gonna do. You're gonna take that over to the office.
Oh, absolutely.
Ms. Lester, I don't doubt that you're gonna do everything you tell me. From the last year, I just said, I don't wanna make her mad. That's been your life, hasn't it? Yeah, okay.
I would like to say that, you know what, we tried to rectify this with the office there, because we own this home
Yes,
since
sir.
2019. I've never missed a payment. We always paid early. They keep switching property managers, so we release the property.
No, I remember you saying
Yeah,
this.
and every time they do it, something comes up,
No, I got you, but
and, you know,
I'm on it.
I'm sick. This almost, it caused rift between our marriage. I had to go to the VA hospital for 2 days because it stressed me out. I'm telling them I paid them. We have receipts. They tell them that we didn't.
We passed all that. It's all done. I have a
but
question
you're still
though.
married.
Yeah.
Okay, see? So it
have-
wasn't that bad. All right.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is there any way we can guarantee that the sheriff is not going to come knocking on my door? Because
Because
this situation
you know what?
evolved into,
I will give you the guarantee because they don't come until they have a judgment or something else and I sign an order directing the sheriff to be there. I'm not gonna sign that order because Ms. Lester, you're telling me you have the $58 change. You're gonna
absolutely.
pay that. I believe that that's what you're gonna do. And so at that point, and the reason I'm putting it out to the 19th is that once that's paid, they're gonna submit a dismissal and the case is done. So nobody's coming knocking at your door. You guys are.
Okay, I do have one other question.
I knew you would.
When I spoke to her this morning, she mentioned something about attorney fees. Has that been waived? Because we don't feel we should be responsible for attorney fees for something that should not have. I mean, it's been a pleasure speaking to you, and meeting you, but we could have done it under different circumstances.
Okay, hold on a second. Counsel, I don't know the answer to that.
Yes, Your Honor, the rent to retain is $58.59. The court costs are $242. So there's a total of $300.59. We are working to see if we can do something about those court costs. So we were going to request an adjournment to the 19th.
Got it. Does that make sense to you? No, does it?
It'll register later.
Pardon?
It'll register.
Let me just say, here's what.
We've got to come back here on
Let me break it down for you.
Okay.
So you've got to go pay the 58.
Mm-hmm.
Because of everything, they're going to check, no guarantees at this point. They're going to go check as to whether or not what they're going to do with those attorney fees and court costs because of what had happened. Same thing that you're saying.
Right.
They don't, as I understand it, they don't have the answer for their client yet.
Okay.
Okay. You disagree with it. If their client comes back and they want that paid, then the decision becomes mine.
It becomes another bad issue.
Well, no, it just becomes,
You
I make the decision.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We didn't do anything wrong. Paid our rent early or on time.
We've been good people.
6 years.
Okay. So can we come back on
Not doubt that. You need to come back on the 19th.
the
at
19th
1 o'clock.
at 1 o'clock?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Will that work?
Yes, and I'm going to pay this on the way in.
Okay. Thank you very much. And Mr. Lester, I want to say
Thank you.
something to you. I wish that there had been a lot of young men in this courtroom and watched how you treated your wife. All right, because
34
you got-
years, 34 years.
yeah, but nothing got lost because when you got up and you got the walker there, when you got up, she got up, but you made sure she went through that door first. And you just backed up, and I have to say, I appreciate seeing that. Okay? You
Thank
guys
you,
have a
Your Honor.
blessed weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll see you next.
Yes, ma'am.
Apply for rental aid fast and keep proof. Courts love receipts. No judgment needed, the summons can unlock assistance. Have you ever tried MI Bridges or local aid?
Arbor Woods versus Angela Cater.
Hello.
Hello, Ms. Cater. All right, what is the plaintiff's claim in this case?
Your Honor, we have rent retain of $6,963.50, cost of $186, for a total of $7,149.50.
Ms. Cater, how is this going to be paid?
So I know I can have it at least 5,000 paid for sure by the 30th of this month. And I had a question on the ledger. In June, I had came in to pay my June's rent, and I was told that my money order for May was missed. So somehow they found the money order, but then they were still charging me the fee for a non-sufficient fund fee. That was on the ledger as well.
How much was that fee?
It was $50, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, at this point,
Right.
certainly if I had to make a decision on it, I'd figure it out, but you
Okay.
don't have the rest. It's not like you have the rest of it right now.
No, I don't. I don't have the rest of it right now, but I know for sure that I can have 5,000 paid by the 30th for sure.
Well, here's the problem, Ms. Cater. And that is that if I give them a judgment today, it would be the 22nd
Your Honor,
that you would have to have this paid by. Yes.
Your Honor, I'd just like to clarify for the record that the NSF fee was credited back to her account.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. All right.
So, Your Honor, I would have had more today, but with my mother passing away and us needing to ship her body from Texas to Birmingham, that took my funds. I can have some. I probably can have 800 next week for sure, and then I know I can, like I said, I can have 5,000 by the 30th.
All right. Well, there's not a whole lot I can do on this, and my condolences to you, and I understand that. But there's not a whole lot I can do on this. I pushed it out to this week over the objection of plaintiff, but I felt it was necessary to do that. But you've been here a number of times, Ms. Cater, and
Your Honor, not to cut you off, I'm sorry. The only reason why my June rent wasn't paid is because Amani wouldn't accept it because she said my money order had came back. So that's when that issue came in. So that's the only reason why my June, and she told me that she wasn't taking off the non-sufficient fund fee. So that's why the June rent didn't get paid, Your Honor. That's the only reason that got me back in this Trivago here is because when I did go in to pay my June rent, I was turned away because I didn't have the non-sufficient fund fee added in the money order at the time when I came into the rent office to pay my rent in June.
Okay. But even if that, I'm not saying that didn't happen. Let's say it happened. You don't have those funds right now. And I get you say that there's a reason why, but you don't have those funds right now.
That is correct. I have $500 right now, Your Honor, and I can, that's what I have left of those funds because I had to go into them for my mother.
Yeah, okay, so, Ms. Gator, here's the best I'm gonna do, and this is gonna be over the objection of the plaintiff, but I'm gonna find that there's no tribal issue after a hearing. I'm gonna grant their a judgment for their total amount of 7140, 4950. I would then indicate that I'll extend your writ date to the 29th, a week out. So I'll give you another week on that. So now, Ms. Cater, let me ask you this.
Yes.
If you had the 5,000, you said by the end of the month, can you have the 5,000 by the 29th?
I know on the 30th for sure. I can try for the 29th, but I know that the 30th will be the date, but I could try my hardest for the 29th, Your
Okay.
Honor.
Let me ask you this, Ms. Cater.
Yes, sir.
If you had it on the 30th, then when would you pay the other 2149?
I will be able to pay half of that on the 8th and the other half on the 15th. And I can add my October rent in there as well. If that's not already included in the,
That's not included in this
okay,
balance.
yep.
All right.
I just picked up a second job for part-time. Well, right now I'm not doing anything because of what happened, but yeah. But I will be starting that second job very soon.